Hey guys, this is 18-2. Welcome back to old school Runescape Ultimate Ironman. Man, it feels good to have stable enough internet to be able to do this. I swear, I just got the ability to record this in a way that isn't painful to watch. Well, I mean, it's still me, so there's definitely some pain involved. Anyway, first things first, this is, of course, the status update for the first time in... I had the video up before. It's been a while. It's been a while. Off camera, I did do some various grinding to determine what I was doing. Plus, I still needed law runes, and I got 2 sets of cosmic runes from Dark Wizards before I got my set of law runes, which are the same rarity. Anyway, so skill-wise, I have gained 3 attack, 1 prayer, 1 magic, 1 hit point, 1 fishing, and 1 cooking. Now, you may have noticed my inventory looks a bit weird for an Ultimate Ironman. But everything in this inventory has a purpose. At least one purpose. Some have more. Money, always have your money on you. Axe and tinderbox, I need to be cooking fish. Harpoon, I need to be catching the fish. Air staff and air runes. The air runes are in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong and I have to teleport. So that way I don't have to equip the battle staff, then click on the magic. I can just go boom, boom. Nature runes, always have them on you. Law runes, always have them on you. Fire and earth runes. I just happen to have a lot of them, and having some elemental runes is useful. I spent all my water runes on curse splashing to get my magic up a bit. Harpoon I mentioned. My earth tiara is in my inventory, as is my dragonfire shield. Or sorry, anti-dragon shield. Dragonfire is a different one. That's because, when fighting what I'm grinding on, I got a black square shield, which... I'm sorry, I'm fighting moss giants. The black square shield is better than the anti-dragon shield against moss giants, and the steel medium helm gives defense, while the tiara doesn't. So, I have determined that this place is the best place at the moment for me to train my combat skills, especially ranged once I get around to doing that again. But I want to focus on melee because the skilling tools are melee, and they are still my primary weapons. But because you can safe spot, when I get to it, you'll see. I was checking on the wiki. I've been on the wiki a lot because I got 7 days of free membership for my what used to be my main account, which is now my alt account. Not to be confused with my alt account, which is this one. So I've been looking up various things, and then I was refreshing myself on what I have to do for Ultimate Ironman, and it was saying grinding on hill giants or moss giants, and it's like the Varric sewers are the best places to fight the moss giants, but they tend to be crowded. And the moss giants in the wilderness are in the wilderness. And then Crandor's just really out of the way, nowhere near a bank. And I'm like, I'm an ultimate. I don't care where banks are. I can't use banks. What I need is access to food and something worth fighting. Which, of course, I do. I'm harpooning instead of lobster catching. It takes a little bit longer, but one, I can always use more experience, and two, the extra two... Oh, he's safe spotting in a different way. The extra 2 hit points matters. Just trust me. It just does. So I'm grinding my melee skills as well as my prayer, using these moss giants because they are the closest ones to a source of good food and easy food. Fishing is an easy way to get food. I'm gonna wind up having to switch servers. Oh, dang it. Which one's mine? I keep hitting the wrong buttons. World switcher. Oh, I can't switch worlds. Oh yeah, the other good part about this, in addition to being safe spottable, as you can see that guy was doing it here, I prefer over here. They also will... You're going to be here long enough with an open enough inventory that they will cease to be aggressive. And that's just convenient because it means I can take time between fights if I need it, which occasionally I do. Mostly just to bury the bones. Let me think. Is there anything else? Yeah, oh yes. I was explaining why I have the Staff of Air. I explained the air runes. Well, moss giants can drop, among other things, chaos runes and, more impressively, death runes. I did not know they could do that until I saw them drop it, and then I looked at their drop table. It's really rare, but getting the death runes gives me either 1 or 3 casts of Windbolt, and I don't have to worry about using my emergency teleport runes, because I don't want to teleport out of here until I get really bored of this, which I might get bored eventually, but because it's a variety of activities, it will interest me longer. I get fishing experience, I get cooking experience, I get combat experience, I get magic experience, I get prayer experience. It's just a really, really useful grinding place. And admittedly, there's really not that much out there for ultimates. Like, most of the Ironman guides are for Grey Helms. Or just normal Ironmen. The Ultimate Ironman guides are fewer and further between. Also, I have no idea how you would do. But I was looking up some things, and I really would like to at some point try a members Ultimate Ironman. But of course, that costs money. I don't have money. And I want to see how on earth you would complete Recipe for Disaster as an ultimate. Admittedly, I'm a little heavier than I would otherwise be. But the diving section, that diving section, I was struggling without being an Ironman. Yeah, anyway, but I'm not doing that. My ultimate goal is still to be the first person insane enough to be an ultimate Ironman who gets 99 rune crafting. Now, how does what I'm doing now help me towards that goal? That's a very good question. The reason it helps is I can't stand the monotony of it. I just can't. And also, I want to raise all my skills. Yes! Law Rune! Law Rune! Oh yeah. So yeah. What was I saying? Monotony. Oh yeah, and because I want to train other skills as well, I eventually need to be able to completely clear out my inventory. So that way, look, when you're dealing with needing to make something like 200,000, I think I have to make 200,000 trips or something like that. Every inventory space matters. One inventory space. Each inventory space costs you one full inventory every 28 runs. Which doesn't sound like all that much. Again, until you scale it up to the hundreds of thousands. If you're only going 100, that's still 5 extra trips you have to make for not clearing your inventory. So, yeah, being able to clear my inventory such that I can do the rune crafting. I mean, I'm basically still going to be stuck with the coins because, as I mentioned, my ultimate goal, in addition to maxing out as many skills as I can and being the first insane person to do rune crafting, is I want to be able to afford a bond. Although I don't think the way the wiki was phrasing it, it didn't seem like you're able. Yeah. So, yeah, the issue is that. I didn't mean to click on that. What's happening? Anyway, you can't actually buy bonds off of the Grand Exchange because you can't use the Grand Exchange. And that's the only way to buy them with in-game currency. So I guess technically my goal is to get 15 million coins. Because at the moment, that's what 3 bonds would cost. I've been rambling too much. And yes, it opened in another tab. Never mind, that tab is still loading. But yeah, so I'm back. I will be grinding stuff off camera again. And this video is both meant to say, show updates and say, hey, I'm able to do this again. But also, unless somebody can think of another spot where you have access to mid-level enemies and a good food source, I think this is the best spot for an Ultimate Iron Man. You do have to have completed Dragon Slayer, but you can do that at mid-level, and then at this point you have access to these. Yeah, so if somebody has a better spot that they can think of, let me know. But I think this is the best spot, and I wanted to point that out in this video. Anyway, I've got more grinding to do. So please do remember to like or dislike and or comment and or subscribe as the algorithm demands. But for now, this has been 18-2, and I will see you guys next time.